round to the nearest thousandth. Negative 81,611. So where is the nearest thousandth? Okay, this place. So when it says round to the nearest thousand, we're going to keep this place, okay? So we're going to have something in this place and in this place, but then we're going to have zeros after that place. Okay. To decide whether to keep the 1 or to round it up to a 2, those are the only options, okay? The negative 8 stays. The only option is whether to keep the 1 or to round it up to a 2. We have to look at the place right after that. So we look at the 6. If it's a 5 or bigger, okay, including 5, then we will round up. If it's not, if it's lower than 5, then we're going to keep the 1 as a 1. But 6 is bigger than 5, so we'll round up. So we will have negative 82,000. Let's look at another one. Let's do number 4. Number 4. All right, number 4 says round the number to the nearest million. So we have negative 8,125,312. So if we're rounding to the nearest million, then we're going to keep the negative. Negative doesn't change anything. This is the place we're worried about. And then after the millions place, we're going to have all zeros. Okay, so now to decide whether we keep the 8 or we round it up to a 9, we look at the place right after it. If it's a 5 or bigger, then we'll change it. In this case, it's a 1, so we keep it as an 8. So negative 8 million. Okay, let me make up a couple more examples. What if we have 49,000 and we want to round to the nearest, that's not going to work, sorry. What if we have 49,500 and we want to round to the nearest 1,000? Okay, 4,900, round to the nearest 1,000. So this is the thousands place. Okay, the 4 is going to stay the same, right? And then after the 9, we're going to have zeros everywhere. Okay, but we want to know if we should change the 9. So we look at the place right after it, which is a 5. Since it's a 5 or bigger, we're going to round up. What do we do with that 9 if we're going to round up on the 9? Okay, we have to make the 9 into a 10 and then carry the 1 from the 10. Okay, so this will become a 10, and we're going to carry the 1 from that 10 and add it to the 4. Okay, so it comes over like this, and we get 50,000. So just be careful. In the case of 9s, you might have to round it up to a 10, which means the 1 comes and adds to the number right before the 9. Great.